Welcome. Today I'm going to be going through my sketchbooks specifically for oil pastels. I currently have 3, working on 4, and working on 3 also because this one's still new, but I'm still going to show you anyways. But yeah, we'll start with this one. I kind of both warped because I got them wet. Alright, this is where I kind of first started off. So some of these might be a little funky. I didn't even look through them before I started. So this one is really warped, but I don't even think I finished this one. This is kind of when I first got some oil pastels. My mom got them for me for Christmas, and I ended up buying the sketchbook because it was recommended. This one was a reference, and like I said, I had just gotten these. I used to hate oil pastels and I didn't really know how to use them, so I tried to use every single color I could have possibly used, and I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look good either. Next we have this. I'm sorry, I was trying to get more comfortable and I decided to use just the primary colors to kind of simplify it for myself. But yeah, I actually still like this one. You can obviously see I didn't really know how to blend my colors in. Then we have this little eyeball. I actually really like this one still. I like how I blended in the white and kind of scratched it a little bit. I think that's when I started learning that technique, the scratching technique. I use this sketchbook also to practice anatomy. Yeah, that's like most of it. Moving on. Okay, this one was the one that I kind of did a lot of oil pastels in. This is just a drawing, Strathmore one. So with this one, I was still pretty new to oil pastels. And you can tell by the use of my colors. It looks very muddy because I literally used every color in the pack that I got, which, I mean, like I said, it doesn't look terrible, but not very good either. It looks way too muddy, in my opinion. This one, I don't know if this was a reference or not, but looking at it now, it looks like my brother. Yeah, I like how this one turned out too. I was still experimenting with blending and using colors. Lighting was also a big problem for me in the beginning. It still is now actually, so I can't say was. Little scribbles. It was supposed to be a bunch of eyeballs, but I don't think I just went through with it. And this is kind of where I started to kind of get the hang of oil pastels a little bit. I think I took like 2 hours to work on this one specifically, 2+ hours for sure. But I was trying to experiment with blending, with colors. I limited my color palette to only a couple colors so that way I wouldn't overwhelm myself with colors. And honestly, I think it came out pretty good. So this is a whole image. Then I started to experiment kind of like more with just shapes and not really faces, so that way I can get more comfortable with the oil pastels. I really like this one. The hands are a little janky, but it's just a doodle. This one here, I really like this one too, even though it's like inappropriate. I don't know if I can even show this, but if I can't, I'll just skip it. And again, I used like the scratching technique here, and I actually really like how this one came out. This one was my boyfriend's favorite, and it's kind of my favorite too. I like clowns. This little guy is one that I kind of just didn't even realize what it was gonna be. I kind of just doodled it, but I really like him. He's just a little chameleon. I wasn't originally planning to make a chameleon. I don't even know what I was planning on doing, but he's cute. And just some doodles here. Some more clown doodles. Some more weird creepy doodles. I was trying to draw lambs and like scary expressions. A little chibi. Is this a waste of paper? Maybe. I actually really like this one. I like how the eyeball looks. And I like how, because I was trying to make it look staticky and like blurry. So I kind of like the effect that it gave. I don't like the color of the TV. I feel like I should have used a different color as well as the skin. But it's fine. I like it. Another little doodle. I'm pretty sure I got a picture from Pinterest and copied this. But I was trying to be a little bit more blocky with the colors instead of being really blendy, but I didn't really like the outcome. It's an avocado. I really like this one as well. I started kind of getting used to the blending and everything, and like I did before, I limited my color palette, and it definitely works for me at least, and it overwhelms me less than having like a bunch of colors to work with. Did another one with green and blue, and then a little bit of undertone pinks that I've been like experimenting with, and I think it works. And then after that one, I have my fishbowl, which I'm really proud of. I'm proud of this part. I think I just kind of got lazy with the bottom part, but I really like this fish. It's my first time drawing an animal with oil pastels, so I'm kind of proud of myself. And I like the effect I did with the water and the water droplets. I don't think I didn't finish this one, which I don't know why, but as you can tell, I like working with pinks and blues and purples. They're just easier. I try to experiment here with the greens and the purples, but I don't think I really liked it. I might do it later. I try to do it here again. This was another one that I never finished. Don't know why. This is a creepy one, but I think I just started by trying to draw a skull, and then I didn't like the skull, so I ended up drawing a sun. That's enough of that one. This is one that I'm currently working on. You can tell it's newer by the way that it's lays flat. But it's another Strathmore 50 pages drawing paper. And the first page is this one. This, I'm kind of really proud of it. I liked that I used a different color scheme instead of pink, blue, and purple. That's kind of what my goal was. And I really like the blending in the eyes, and then me defining the eyes and everything. I think her neck is a little too long, but I never really care with oil pastels. Oil pastels for me is just a way to kind of put out whatever I feel whenever I feel like poopy. And then this was a picture on Pinterest, I believe, and I just added my little tweaks by just not giving him pupils, making him blue. I like how the teeth came out in this one, even though they're not like the most accurate looking teeth. I think they look cool. This one I'm kind of scared of, in my opinion. Like, it looks like a crying angel to me, and it gives me the heebie-jeebies, and I think I was in a really weird place when I drew this. But I still like the color scheme, and the eyes I always like. This one is one that I really like and that I experimented with because I wanted to add like a little bit of texture without like scratching off it, so I ended up putting a bunch of little lines to create a texture on the skin, and I really like this one. This one's like probably one of my favorites so far. And this little demon guy. I was gonna draw something here, but I think I just didn't like the size that I drew it in, so I stopped. I'm thinking of coloring this one later on, because I really like the way I drew this. This is just some Ven art. I wasn't feeling the greatest, but it just says, somehow everything feels so empty. I really like this one too, especially since I used green and yellows. This is like the first time I used those colors together. And I really like how it came out. I really like the blending and where I added the highlights. I'm definitely learning. Then another little event art thing. And this one, it's kind of my favorite too. I really like the new style that I tried. I've been wanting to experiment because I like to draw faces a lot, and I've been wanting to experiment with how I draw the faces. Like I'm trying to, I don't know, make it look a little bit more unique to me. So yeah, I just experimented and I really like it. I really like how I did the nose in this area of the face. And I believe that's all in here. Yeah. And then I'm going to be starting a new sketchbook. One sketchbook is going to be dedicated to oil pastels still, but I've been wanting to take it with me to like the cafes, my job, whenever I don't have time. And I put all my oil pastels in these little containers. Not all of them. I have my fancy oil pastels still in the box. So I use these occasionally. Well, not occasionally. I really like using these. They're really, really creamy. And they blend really, really good. But these Artist Loft ones are actually really good too. These are the ones that my mom got me for Christmas. And this is the reason, my mom's the reason why I started to use oil pastels. And I used to hate oil pastels, if I'm being honest, but now they're a good way for me to like not feel as pressured with drawing. Because something with drawing that I've like noticed about myself is that I get really insecure about it being perfect. So like I'll try to always make my art as perfect as I can see it, if that makes sense. I don't know, but yeah, I'm really glad I got into oil pastels. It's been really helping me with my mental health and being able to actually draw stuff that I like. And then I got these not too long ago. These are like $6, not even, but yeah, they're pretty good too. And then these, like I said, are awesome. I might just I'm starting to just purchase the ones that I think I'm gonna use more. So like I purchased another white, and then this one didn't come in the pack, but I really wanted like a darker brownier red for blood. Just because I add that a lot in my drawings for some odd reason. So I also have this sketchbook that I'm gonna start. It's just a smaller version of the current one that I have, but like I said, I'm gonna use this to take it with me, so it's easier to carry in like a bag, in a tote bag or something. And then I'm gonna start this sketchbook soon, because I'm gonna start practicing with Ohuhu markers on this channel. I'm excited for that. But yeah, hopefully I can get more stuff out there. I'm trying to get more comfortable with talking on camera, but I'll most likely still try to do voiceovers just because they're a little easier. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys some other day.